But when women make money, that means that we're not taking from people, we're giving. And so we make the world a better place. I'm helping someone else with their business, so then they're helping their clients with their business, and it's a trickle effect. And then not to mention, we're helping our families and the next generation and all of that stuff. So I had to kind of check my ego at the door with that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is the mindset that is correct, right? Like me helping someone, me asking someone to allow me to work with them, which does support me and my business and my family, but also it's helping them get better, which will support them, and it's a ripple effect.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful way
Absolutely.
to look at it. Another one of the coaches that I talked to said it's unethical not to ask for the sale
Right.
because you have a problem, you've shared it with me, I have a solution, but my
Yeah.
response to you is, oh, that's your problem. And I don't offer the help.
Exactly. Yes, yes, yeah. You have a responsibility. I mean, like from the very beginning, I've tried to walk the walk this whole time. So I would never give someone a challenge that I haven't done myself, or I'm not doing in tandem with them, you know? And so this is just one more example of like, if I'm not going to ask, how can I tell my clients they have to ask? How can I do that? Like, how can I lay my head down on the pillow at night? Like with my, I would love for all my clients to soar well and above my income, because that would be really fun. But like, I can't sit here with making no money and they're making all the money because I told them to do something that I won't do.
You're
That
not,
won't work,
yeah, that's integrity. That's you operating with integrity. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
talk a little bit about your Facebook group because
Yeah.
one, you still have it.
I do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so like what is it and how did you initially grow it
Mm-hmm.
to then be able, and then how did you convert? Like you started asking, like, I'd like to understand all of that.
Yeah, yeah. So actually, so funny. When I first started to be an entrepreneur, I was a product-based entrepreneur, and so my husband and I had like an e-commerce boutique online, and we sold shirts and hats and mugs and quippy sayings and all of that kind of stuff. And so we loved doing it together. But someone told me, have a Facebook group, like a VIP Facebook group, and these people that are in the group, maybe they get like to pick, should it be tank top or t-shirt, and they get to pick like between two designs, and they feel like they're really like part of your brand, and they helped you kind of grow your brand, and maybe you give them sales and they get first looks and all that stuff. So we did that. We would like unbox when a new thing came in. We did all that stuff. But I found that people were asking me, I had a 2-year-old while I was doing this business, and she was home with me most of the time, and people were asking me like, well, when do you work? Like, what are your margins? Like, do you work during nap time? Do you work at night? Like, how do you work with your husband? That's like crazy. And so people were more interested in how I did it and the building of the business, like, oh, your website, all these questions about website, and versus like the actual products. So we found the products were attracting women like me who were trying to grow businesses online, but we had kids in homes.